Hello everyone, I'm here. It's been forever. So this is the Fairy Monotype Run Part 2. So I'm in Geosenge Town. I was gonna record the second gym battle, but I forgot. And I decided, well, this isn't too far away. Now, why did it take so long? One, I just didn't play forever because I got a little burnt out, so I decided to take a break. And I thought I'd just take like 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks turned to 4, then 6. Then it took until now. So, sorry about that. Second, the distance from the first gym to here is massive. If you were to play straight, it normally takes like about an hour. Well, maybe not an hour, but it takes forever. And if I check here, yeah, it's a bit of time. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot about... Oh, right, you can't... I know in, like, one game you can literally just, like, go on its chair to swap to the other side faster, so that's what I was thinking. Here's some soft sand. Also, speaking of the team, we have quite a few new members. Kulain is now in Azumarill. Yippee. Terrible nature of Modest. But huge power means effectively 84 attack, and with Bulldoze and all these moves, it's pretty good. But, that is not all. We have Helen, the Swirlix. It's probably going to be a support, though it's too early to tell. Neutral nature. Aroma Fairy is the most notable thing. Oh, and it also can't fall asleep for what that's worth. Next is Cersei, the Grand Bull. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, it's been forever. The naming convention for this is essentially mythology and religion, I guess. No, mythology. I don't know where I got the religion thing from. I mean, mythology is just dead religion, but that's a different story. The Cersei is here because I've never used a Grand Bull. It gets Thunder Wave. I don't know why. It also has a high attack stat, though still lower than Azumarill. And overall, pretty good for this early in the game. Charmeleon is not a fairy type, but I need something to use HM moves, hence Cut, Rock Smash, and Strength. It will later get Fly. And, the stats don't really matter, it's just here for the HMs, and once it's a level 36, I'm taking it off the team. Next up, Mawile. I was gonna name it, I forgot. I'm gonna rename it later. And it's a temporary member, though it does have False Swipe for later. Last up is Kirlia. Kirlia is also temporary and about to be replaced by Mr. Mime, because I want to use Mr. Mime since I've used Kirlia so many times. It's named Louis, though, after the French king, because, again, temporary. I'm not going to talk too much about the temporary members. So, the only free permanent members are Granbull, or Cersei, Helen, and Kulain. Speaking of Helen, though, this is a rule I kind of made for these challenges, which is that I am not allowed to trade except for evolving Pokemon. So I have I'm going to try and move the camera. I have a copy of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Actually, this is just Omega Ruby. I beat this game a long time ago. I'm not doing a Let's Play of it, as seen by the 64 hours on it. And I'm not evolving. I mean, actually, wait, no, that's what I am doing. So, I'm allowed to use it. I'm not allowed to trade in, like, that level 60 Mawile I have on this account. But I am allowed to use it to evolve, say, like, if I were doing Psychic type, which an Alakazam, so I could use that. If that makes sense. Swirlix evolves by trading with a Whip Dream. So, that's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, that's the rule. And so, we're gonna... Helen is off to visit Speedy, which is my account on Omega Ruby. And now we get a Crawdon. Why did I choose Crawdon? Because it was the first Pokemon... Well, it wasn't the first Pokemon, but... I just did it, for the sake of that. And now we're just gonna take a brief detour to over here. This is what it looks like in Omega Ruby when Pokemon evolve, by the way. I imagine you know that, but if you didn't, here you go. Yeah. Yes, I am shifting the volume for the game that we are concerned with. Don't worry about it. So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to use this for trading for Pokemon that are version exclusive, so I don't have Pokemon Y, and if, for example, and last run, if I did, I would have used a Cloyster. But Cloyster is exclusive to Pokemon Y, so hence I could not use it even if I found it in Omega Ruby. And it would technically be fine, I'm not using it. Effectively, I think there might be an exception to this rule, depending on how in-game trades work. Because I do allow those. Like, in-game trades are allowed. Like, for example, Lapras is... Well, that's not an in-game trade, but you get it. So... that's that. Also, again, in this context, I'm not allowed to use an Aromatisse. So here is Helen, now with better stats. Which is to say the highest special attack on the team. Which would be neat if it weren't for the fact that, like, it's got 60 base power. It is the only Fairy-type move, though. So, I'm not done yet, though. I wouldn't be satisfied without showing battle this time, unless there really was nothing interesting. So, we are going to battle Korrina. And by we, I mean me, because you're watching this. But, this is the overview. I actually don't even remember. I'm pretty sure this is overview free. If it's not, I'm just going to correct it in the description, considering the amount of times I've misnamed it a part of it, the Let's Play. Also, Cersei has Intimidate. I forgot to mention that. I forgot I got rid of Bulldoze on this thing. Oh, I also forgot I gave it Rocky Head. Rocky Helmet. Rock Head's an ability. Anyways, what is Cersei's thing? Being annoying. Oh, every time at Lucario Flint... I forgot about that. That move has priority, so... But it doesn't hurt. At least it doesn't hurt that bad. And... Exciting battle. Also, Gen 6, Paralysis reduced speed by 75%. There's that. Also, I don't know why it would use Metal Sound, because it doesn't actually get anything that would benefit it. It doesn't have a special attack, so having my special defense doesn't do anything. There you go. There's Cersei. And we're going to bring Kulane in just to finish this quicker. I didn't think this would take 10 minutes, but it did. So yeah. How long will it take to the next video? I have no idea. Hopefully less time. Okay, there we go. It has Swords Dance. I forgot it had Swords Dance, but also it doesn't matter because the only attack it has is Feint. And Power Up Punch, but that's not very effective. Just like this move. Which also shows not very effective, doesn't matter. Because it was red health. I will say this run's going to be a lot easier than the Ice Monotype run. Fairy types are just a stronger type in general, and they're also far more numerous in this game. There's actually more Fairy types right now than there are Ice types. Which, Ice types came out in, like, what, 96? First Pokemon game. 2013 this game came out. Which, yes, Pokemon X is over 10 years old. Have fun knowing that you're watching a 10-year-old game. That, yeah, it's still fun, but it's like, God, time flies. As this Let's Play has shown. I don't know why I saved twice. Alright. I'll see you all guys all next time. And, oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Peace.